And I mean, if it comes 7 there, he's going broke. And look at this. Now look how small
plus
this
he's not
pot
gonna.
is.
Yeah, he might get one more bet in here, maybe.
So I mean, when you're in the small blind, it's and you flop a big hand, it's more correct to fast play it, right?
That's not always true. And I might check raise a set of deuces here. But I wouldn't choose 2-6 as the hand to check raise. There's too many times you miss value from a hand like King 9 or give a free card to a hand like 6-5 or something like that. And also you just can't represent a bluff all that often.
You know I don't like to fold, right? It really, really sucks.
What is it like to make some hands? It's unbelievable.
First level's over, Tom. Blinds are going to 2,000 and 4,000. And do you think this leaderboard tells the story of what's happened?
I mean, Phil's a little short again, and this is going to be tough for him. He needs to try to get some points this time, so it might even be right for him to play pretty tight like he did last time. Look for Tony G to just get a bunch of chips, especially the way Roland's playing. Tony G can just be in there playing a lot of pots.
Phil the short stack, but it's almost like he enjoys it. You start to think that he doesn't even start playing until his stack is half the others. I mean, he's still got 15 big blinds.
No, I mean, with like 150 players left.
5 variations of Men in Black
That I deserved to
and a
win.
lady.
Did he win that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he have a decent stack when he?
A limp in from Roland with the ace-queen to helmet.
And I really don't like this play. If he raises, I mean, Helmuth should be going all in a decent amount, and I just really don't like this play. And now he's obviously going to go all in, but
he only gets on against a lower ace.
It's a lot harder for Helmuth to believe that he has nothing. And it's possible that Helmuth even could fold this hand, which would be crazy.
And I mean, if DeWolf had just made a small raise to start things out with,
I mean, Helmuth either would have called or
in.
went all in. Helmuth probably doesn't go all in quite enough compared to most people there, but he still might have.
Tell me, you went crazy with the 5-3, or you actually have something? You were laughing before. Now that I look at you, you're like afraid to look at me, huh?
Show us how world class you are. Show everyone. Do the right thing.
God, I don't want to fold.
We all know.
I guess
You're
maybe
too
you
good
have
to call with ace 4. You're never going to be.
Brother bluff.
I'm not afraid to call with ace 4.
You are. Come on. You know you're too good.
I mean, I don't really like his raise.
You're too good to call with ace 4. We all know it.
That's wrong. This Premier League, you'll see me make a call like that. I promise you.
I mean,
That's going to be against somebody like Roland or Durr.
You know you can just
where the
wait.
call's coming.
I play super tight. Out, you know?
I mean, where has the world come to? I mean, he used to interview you, and now he's bullying you on TV, like you're nothing.
I mean, you're really trying hard to be entertaining, but my God. You better leave that to me. I'm a pro.
When Healthy starts picking on you, you know you're a punching bag. A big one.
What?
For Roland. Raise from the button. This is a bit
6,000 more.
out of line.
Oh, you said more?
This would be a pretty good spot for Phil to have gone all in. He's got only 54,000.
6,000.
And if he had any semblance of a hand, it's a good time for him to go all in.
You said 6,000 more, really? Just like that? You want to bet?
I said 6,000, then he said more.
Wait, let me just bet him. Just give me a chance.
Let's get the dealer to say. That's what
I
I
hate
like.
when
Whatever the
Phil
dealer
does that
says,
stuff.
you shouldn't be leading a player on if it's 6,000.
Yeah,
Tony
I
G
mean,
is right here. And Tony G is one of the people that won't speak up very much in a dispute, except when he's pretty damn sure what he's saying is right. Whereas a lot of other players at the table will just voice their opinion when it doesn't really help anyone.
Yeah, and Matt Marty's made the right decision here. When Roland said 6,000, he actually still thought the blinds were 1 and 2, didn't he?
Right.
At least you tried.
8,000.
Interestingly enough, I think Helpley was calling if it was 6,000 or if it was 8,000 or 6,000 more, which is only 10.
I agree. And now one of the things about Juha is he likes to check his good hands a lot. It's still tough for Roland with just Jack High and backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw, but he might decide to put in a raise here.
13,000.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, they have so much history. I mean, forget about at the table. They're like together 24 hours a day during this Premier League, playing Chinese poker, gambling. They know each other like inside out.
Well, I think Roland might know Juha a little better than Juha knows Roland here. And it's pretty crazy that Roland's able to confidently put in 21,000 here. Again, I think I would do that some small amount of the time also.
Huh?
I can shove.
You play so bad.
Wow, the Jack 4.
Of course he shows it right away to get one over on
Every
Juha.
time they're too good to call.
They call him a robot, but Juha Helpy won't care. The Flying Finn was the winner of the first ever Premier League poker and has a WPT title to boot.
I think we all come here to prove something because it's full of great players, 12 well-known players. Everybody wants to prove that he or she is the best of this group. Last year was really painful for me. I was the defending champion and I came 10th out of 12 players. But the thing is that success in poker is not about never falling, it's about rising every time you fall. So I'm gonna rise again and you will see me do well this year.
He's only won 5 pots so far, Helmuth, and none of them have been
11 total.
big.
Right, 11,000
Here
total.
comes Roland. Is he under the gun? This is the first time Helmuth's actually picked up a big pair in the
Yeah, and
Premier
here's
League.
a spot that I'd raise all in with a lot of hands. Obviously, Kings is also one of them.
Does he have another option? I mean, is there an argument for another
I
option?
disagree. With 46,000, I don't think so. If he had 56,000, then very rarely I would call. Very, very rarely. But with 46,000, I would shove every single time I was playing here. And if anyone but Phil Helmy shoved with 46,000, Roland would actually have a tough time folding the King 10. Here, I would look for him to fold. Again, if anyone else shoved for 46,000, Juha would not have a choice but to get all his chips in with the Ace Queen here. He might be able to make a hero fold here versus Helmuth.
Be half a stack to call, but the fact is, you
If
know,
he plays, he needs to go
Roland's
all
got a
in.
lot of chips, yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have a choice except to go all
Right.
in. There you go.
Yes.
And, I mean, the thing about going all in, like, DeWolf's getting nearly 2 to 1 here, which you said, against almost
Right.
everybody, you have to call a lot of times.
Right. Well, because
Yeah.
King High is just, I
Can I
mean,
show my hand?
should be good versus people a huge amount of the time, or it could be a
Hello?
coin flip.
Can I show my hand?
But the problem is Phil
Take
Helmy.
Pass.
It's a really bad fold by Roland.
Right.
It's no problem.
Still a full table.
Do they have
This
a
is
business
really
strategist
deep
or
not to have
they don't
lost
need one?
anyone. Nearly 3 full levels.
Pass. All in.
Here's Oberstadt with...
Count.
Yeah,
And now Roland's probably going to need to call here. Where's... Oh, it's pretty close for him.
he's got 129,000. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and he moved all in over the top.
Pass.
And he's behind, but I can't falter the
Did that
play.
affect you, Tony? When a net folded, did that affect your
And I mean,
playing that
something
hand?
about what Roland's doing here shows that he's realizing he's going to have to start going for the 10 points. The 10 points is out there, right? And
No,
he's
I
got to
think
gather.
he just is playing the player, and that's going to shove a pretty good range here.
I'll let this one.
Pass.
I had ace 10 of clubs.
You got king?
So he's got to get it in
Queen?
with ace 9 here.
You had what?
It's not
Good
bad
flop
either.
for her.
It's pretty good flop too. Give me a heart.
It's going to be tough.
Ace of hearts would have been the ultimate sweat.
That would have been a good sweat
I
card.
have a good feeling.
Yeah, well,
You're not gonna get there this time.
not in form.
Dur's in the booth though, so.
That's it. Queens
back to
double
the
up and a net.
Speciality.
Back
Well played,
better than
Roland.
where she started. I mean, at a full table, you survived the sweat.
It's hard to pick
And
up
now-
ace 9. Well played, kid.
She's in there with every shot.
You got to win them. You got to win. You get no points for
Six-handed 5 and 10,000 blinds. Now that's something you don't see every heat.
It's everywhere.
From the stack.
Basically only a double through between
Not
first and
whatever they
sixth.
reported on the internet the
Or
last
more
year,
than
just from
80,000
what the actual
separates them.
facts.
There was a great bet last year that they made in the limo on the way over. It was a memory bet about what 2 cards Phil Hellmuth had, and they ended up betting $50,000 on it, and Hellmuth ended up being right.
Well, just bet me.
I mean, the fact
And
is,
here